Hi everybody, it's Tutorial Tuesday. Welcome to Birdsnest Designs. My name is Denise Cox and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada. And I'm super excited to be here tonight with you to share one of my favorite stamps from the mini catalog. I say that because I say everyone's my favorite. It doesn't seem to matter. I just keep finding more and more I love. And this one, because it's almost fall, as soon as my calendar flips to September, it's fall in my mind. So I love the pretty pumpkin stamp set and I love all the fall images and the beautiful pumpkins. So tonight I want to share with you a card that I've created with that. And yeah, that's what I want to share with you. So without further ado, I'm going to flip the camera down to my desk view and I want you all to join in as I create this gorgeous fall card. Okay, so here we go. Again, we're using the Pretty Pumpkins stamp set. Isn't it pretty? I love the sentiments and how elegant the fonts they've used are. It's perfect for fall. So the card we're going to make tonight is this one here. And I designed this one without the colorful pumpkins. If you follow my blog, you're going to see colorful pumpkins all week long on there because I love this set so very much. But tonight we're going to make this nice and subtle, thoughtful, heartfelt card for fall. So here we go. To start with, our color scheme is Very Vanilla, Crumb Cake, and the gorgeous Blackberry Bliss. We need Blackberry Bliss and Crumb Cake ink pads. And then these three stamps from the Pretty Pumpkins stamp set. Okay, we are also going to use the Heart Punch pack. So the punches come together and you can see there's a scallop and a regular heart. We're also going to use the Shimmer ribbon from the mini catalog. Look how sparkly and beautiful that is. All right, are you guys excited? Because I'm excited to share this with you. So we're going to start with our crumb cake piece, which measures 3.5 by 4 3/4. And we're going to use crumb cake ink. I love doing the tone on tone. So we're going to use this beautiful stamped pumpkin. And we're just going to ink it up and we're just going to stamp it a few times on our card, going off of the page to make it look very random. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Put a little bit of the top of the pumpkin there too. All right, so there we've got those pumpkins stamped. I just love it. And now we're going to stamp this piece here, little vine with the leaves. And we're going to just fill in some of the gaps where the cardstock's empty. And what's nice is we're going to just flip that stamp over and we can stamp the other way as well. One more here. I think that's good. All right, so there you go. And you can see how pretty that is. And just to make our own designer series paper. All right, so that part's done. Now we're going to attach that onto our Blackberry Bliss, which just measures 1/4 inch bigger, so 3 3/4 by 5. So a bit of snail adhesive on that. Okay. Now I've got Very Vanilla card base and I've got this one done as a tent fold. So it's scored in the middle. It's 4 1/4 by 11. So we're just going to score, well, it is scored in the middle at 5 1/2. And we're just going to fold that. Grab my bone folder here to give that a nice crisp edge. All right, so we're going to attach that, but before we do that, I want to put the pretty ribbon on. So we're just going to lay that across and cut off a slightly bigger piece. And then using tear tape, if I can find the end, here we go. Okay, so we're going to use the tear tape and we're going to attach that. On here. Okay. That's just going to hold it in place really nice and snug. your ribbon won't be flopping out the edges down the road when your recipient's looking at it, showing it off on their end table. All right, so that's how it's going to go. So let's go ahead and attach that now too. Oops. It's not very centered. Sorry about that. We'll just move it down a bit. Luckily, I caught that before I put it down, because sometimes a snail, once it's down, it's down. Okay, so we're going to need some more ribbon, but before we do that, I want to make our little sentiment part. So I've got another scrap piece of Very Vanilla here. We're going to use the beautiful Blackberry Bliss. And I love this So Thankful for You stamp. So we're just going to stamp that onto the scrap here. And then I'm going to use the plain heart from the Heart Punch Pack. And I'm going to punch that out. Look how beautifully it is. It's like it's made to fit inside that heart. I love it. Okay, so that's punched out. And then from a scrap piece of Blackberry Bliss, I'm just going to punch out this scallop part. Okay. Now those two are going to get attached together. One. Okay, and then we're going to use some dimensionals. We'll just pop a couple on there. So I'm going to put one at the top here and one at the bottom. I'm just going to place that on the side of my card. Okay. Okay, then we're going to put some more ribbon on there. So I'm going to grab, actually I'm going to put my Blackberry Bliss ink away before I end up with it all over my shirt. So I'm just going to snip off a small piece of ribbon here. And I'm going to just tuck it underneath. And just tie, no bows. I know a lot of people watching probably don't love bows, so we're not going to do a bow. We're just going to do a nice little knot. Just like that. Okay, and then to finish it off, I'm going to use some metallic pearls. Now this is a staple embellishment in my craft room. I love them very much. I like the size of them, and I like that they're neutral. They're gold or silver. And you can put them on so many different things. As you can tell, I've been a little bit more prone to use gold lately. But I'm just going to put them in between where this Y line ends and where the partial part is. Because to me, it just looks like that was meant to have embellishments there. So there it is. That's how quick and easy this stamp set is to make a beautiful fall card that I am super excited to put in the mail and send off to somebody, because there are so many people we all have in our lives to be thankful for. So thank you guys all for watching along tonight. I appreciate all of you popping in. I love seeing everybody joining in on Tuesdays. It fills my heart with joy to share card making with you, because it really is something that I love, and I love sharing it with you. So again, thanks so much for being here tonight. Thank you for watching along, and I hope that I've inspired you to take another look at that pretty pumpkin stamp set.